Are our veterans' benefits safe? This is a question that has been echoing through the halls of Congress, the offices of the Department of Veterans Affairs, and the homes of countless veterans across the nation. The uncertainty surrounding the future of these benefits has left many feeling anxious and concerned. That's the question on everyone's minds. From town hall meetings to online forums, the debate is heating up. People are gathering to discuss the potential impacts, sharing their fears and hopes for what lies ahead. As Elon Musk's DOGE sets its sights on the Department of Veterans Affairs, the tech mogul, known for his ambitious ventures and disruptive innovations, is now turning his attention to the VA. But what does this mean for the veterans who rely on these services? This isn't a joke, folks. The stakes are incredibly high. The VA is a lifeline for millions of veterans, providing essential healthcare, financial support, and other critical services. Any changes to its operations could have far-reaching consequences. It's about as funny as a prostate exam on live television. The comparison might seem extreme, but it underscores the seriousness of the situation. The potential for disruption is real, and the consequences could be dire. The VA, tasked with caring for those who served our country, is a complex and multifaceted organization. It handles everything from routine checkups to specialized treatments for service-related injuries. The staff are dedicated professionals who understand the unique needs of veterans. Is now entangled with an organization known for its aggressive cost-cutting tactics. DOGE's approach to business is efficient, but it often comes at a cost. The fear is that these cost-cutting measures could undermine the quality of care and support that veterans receive. Musk claims DOGE is here to help, to bring innovation and efficiency to the VA. He envisions a streamlined system where technology plays a central role in delivering services. But this vision is not without its critics. To streamline the VA and make it more efficient. But at what cost? Efficiency is important, but it must not come at the expense of the care and support that veterans need. The balance between innovation and compassion is delicate and must be handled with care. Critics are raising serious concerns about data privacy. The integration of new technologies brings with it the risk of data breaches. Veterans' personal information, including medical records and financial details, could be vulnerable to cyber attacks, and the potential for veterans' sensitive information to be compromised. The implications of such breaches are profound, affecting not just the privacy, but the very security of those who have served our country. This isn't just about paperwork, people. It's about the integrity of the entire system. The VA's bureaucracy is already a challenge, and adding new layers of technology could either streamline processes or create new bottlenecks. It's about medical records, financial information, and the very lives of those who put their lives on the line for us. The stakes couldn't be higher, and the need for careful consideration and thoughtful planning is paramount. Our veterans deserve the best care and support we can provide. They have sacrificed so much for our freedom and security. As we navigate these potential changes, we must keep their well-being at the forefront of our minds. The future of VA benefits is uncertain, but one thing is clear: we owe it to our veterans to get this right. Let's talk about DOGE, shall we? The Department of Government Efficiency, the brainchild of everyone's favorite Twitter enthusiast, Elon Musk. Their mission? To make the government leaner, meaner, and according to them, more efficient. Think of them as corporate raiders, but for bureaucracy. They swoop in, identify wasteful spending, and offer their own brand of solutions. Now, on the surface, that might sound appealing. Who doesn't love efficiency? But here's the catch. DOGE's track record is about as clean as a public restroom after a chili cook-off. They've been accused of cutting corners, ignoring ethical concerns, and, most alarmingly, playing fast and loose with data privacy. And now they're sniffing around the VA. Houston, we have a problem. Here's the deal. The VA has invited DOGE in to help with contract reviews, operational improvements, and IT project management. They claim it's all above board, that DOGE won't have access to veterans' personal information. They're practically begging us to trust them. But let's be real, folks. This is like letting a fox guard the henhouse and then being surprised when feathers start flying. The VA's track record on data security isn't exactly stellar. They've had their fair share of breaches and mishaps in the past. And now they're bringing in an organization that's been accused of data mining and unauthorized access. It's enough to make you want to invest in a tinfoil hat. It's not just paranoid conspiracy theorists who are worried, folks. The concerns are coming from all corners of society, and they are very real. People are gathering in town halls, discussing the implications of this situation, and the atmosphere is one of palpable anxiety. The news is spreading like wildfire, and the more people learn, the more concerned they become. This isn't just a fringe issue, it's something that affects everyone, and the stakes couldn't be higher. Senate Democrats are up in arms about this DOGE situation. They are holding heated discussions, press conferences, and debates, trying to get to the bottom of this issue. The intensity of their concern is evident in every word they speak and every action they take. They are not willing to let this slide, and they are making it clear that they will not rest until they have answers. They're demanding answers, and frankly, they deserve them. The public deserves to know what is happening and why. The politicians are echoing the sentiments of their constituents, who are equally concerned and demanding transparency. The pressure is mounting, and the call for accountability is growing louder by the day. Senator Patty Murray, a champion for veterans' rights, is leading the charge, and she's not mincing words. Her speeches are filled with passion and determination, and she is making it clear that she will not back down. She is standing up for those who have served our country, and she is demanding that their rights and privacy be protected. She's called DOGE's involvement deeply troubling, and is demanding a full investigation. Her serious expression and unwavering stance are a testament to her commitment to this cause. She's calling for a thorough investigation to uncover the truth and ensure that those responsible are held accountable. Data privacy experts are also sounding the alarm. They are participating in panel discussions, analyzing data, and raising concerns about the potential risks. Their expertise and insights are invaluable in understanding the full scope of the issue and the potential consequences. They're warning about the potential for veterans' sensitive information to be compromised. The cybersecurity experts are working tirelessly to identify vulnerabilities and protect sensitive data. Their warnings are a stark reminder of the importance of data privacy and the potential dangers of neglecting it. We're talking medical records, financial information, social security numbers, the works. The types of data at risk are extensive and highly sensitive. The potential for misuse is enormous, and the consequences could be devastating for those affected. This isn't just about identity theft, it's about the very real potential for harm. The impact of compromised data goes beyond financial loss. It can lead to emotional distress, legal troubles, and a loss of trust in institutions. The ripple effects can be far-reaching and long-lasting. Imagine a veteran being denied care because their medical records were leaked or manipulated. The thought is horrifying, and it underscores the importance of protecting sensitive information. The potential for harm is not just theoretical, it is a very real possibility that must be addressed. It's a nightmare scenario, and one we can't afford to ignore. The stakes are too high and the potential consequences are too severe. We must take action to protect our veterans and ensure that their sensitive information is safeguarded. The time to act is now, and we cannot afford to wait. Section 5 Veterans caught in the crossfire, risks and reassurances. Let's be clear, the veterans are the ones caught in the crossfire of this bureaucratic turf war. They are the ones who have served their country, often putting their lives on the line, only to come home and face a different kind of battle. This time it's a battle against red tape, inefficiency, and a system that seems more interested in protecting its own interests than those of the people it was designed to serve. On the one hand, the VA promises that DOGE is there to help, to improve efficiency and streamline services. They paint a picture of a future where veterans can access the benefits and services they need with just a few clicks, where the process is smooth and hassle-free. It's a vision that, if realized, could make a world of difference for veterans who have already sacrificed so much. They claim that DOGE won't have access to personal data, that everything will be on the up and up. The VA assures veterans that their privacy will be protected, that their personal information will remain secure. They say that DOGE's role is purely administrative, that it will only handle the logistics and not the sensitive data. But on the other hand, there's the very real risk that DOGE's involvement could compromise veterans' privacy and security. The fear is that once DOGE has a foothold, it could start to overreach, to access data it was never meant to see. And given the VA's past issues with data breaches and security lapses, these concerns are not unfounded. We're talking about an organization with a history of pushing boundaries and playing fast and loose with data. DOGE has been involved in several controversies over the years, each one raising more questions about its ability to handle sensitive information responsibly. Veterans have every reason to be wary of an organization with such a checkered past. The VA's assurances ring hollow in the face of DOGE's track record. It's one thing to make promises, but it's another to deliver on them. Veterans have heard these kinds of reassurances before, only to be let down time and time again. The trust that once existed has been eroded by years of mismanagement and broken promises. It's a classic case of trust us. And frankly, veterans have every right to be skeptical. They have been burned too many times to take these promises at face value. What they need now is not more words, but concrete actions that demonstrate a real commitment to their well-being. Until then, the skepticism will remain, and rightly so. Section 6. A familiar tune. Efficiency at what cost? This whole DOGE debacle raises a bigger question. What are we willing to sacrifice for efficiency? Are we okay with handing over the keys to the kingdom to an organization with a questionable track record, just because they promise to make things run a little smoother? It's a slippery slope, folks. Today it's the VA. Tomorrow, who knows, the IRS, the Social Security Administration? We need to be careful about the deals we make in the name of progress, because once our data is out there, it's out there. And there's no putting that genie back in the bottle. Section 7, the road ahead, navigating the data minefield. So, where do we go from here? First and foremost, we need transparency. The VA needs to come clean about DOGE's role and access. They need to provide concrete assurances that veterans' data is safe and secure. No more vague promises, we need specifics. Second, we need oversight. Congress needs to step in and hold the VA accountable. They need to investigate DOGE's involvement and ensure that appropriate safeguards are in place. This isn't about politics, it's about protecting those who served our country. Section 8. Your benefits, your voice. Stay informed, stay engaged. This is a call to action for all veterans out there. Stay informed about what's happening with the VA and DOGE. Don't just take their word for it, do your own research. Talk to your elected officials, make your voices heard. Your benefits, your privacy, and your security are on the line. This isn't just about you, it's about setting a precedent for how the government handles our data. We need to draw a line in the sand and say, enough is enough. Section 9, the last word, a call to action for our veterans. This isn't a time to be silent, this isn't a time to be complacent. The future of veterans' benefits and indeed the future of data privacy in this country hangs in the balance. We need to stand up, speak out and demand better. Our veterans deserve nothing less.